What's going on, everybody? Tanner here, and today I'm bringing you guys another build video for Destiny. It's been a while since I put one of these out. Figured I'd bring you guys another one. I kind of missed the Thanksgiving edition, so I'll go ahead and give you guys a late Thanksgiving edition, if you will. And, just kind of was running out of ways to build these guys and ways to change up the builds and ways to make them different for you guys. So this is the most current one I'm rocking, so I figured that'd be the easiest way to just put out a build. This is the one that I'm currently using. And yeah, so let's jump right into it. Now, as per usual, I'm not full light level, but that's just because the gear that I mix and match doesn't always, I'm not leveling up everything right now because I just kind of want to get that grind to 400 actually done. I've been playing a lot of other games, Overwatch, Call of Duty, things like that, so I haven't had much time to actually grind to 400. However, all this gear can be leveled up to 400, and or you could just use this in regular Crucible and you'll be just as powerful as everybody else. So let's go ahead and jump into the build, show you guys what we have going on. We're currently rocking a 3-3-4. So, a 10 build overall, not the greatest, not the worst, but decent, not the greatest cooldowns and all that junk, but I'll take what I can get. And let's jump into the Blade Dancer and see what we have in here. Alright, for our grenade section, we're rocking the Skip Grenade, which is a grenade which splits on impact, creating multiple projectiles which seek enemies. Now, you guys know from older videos, this is my favorite grenade in the game out of all the grenades. I really, really love this one, how I can pop somebody, chuck it across the room, it will chase them, sometimes it will seek them even more aggressively than usual, depending on the gear you're using. And just overall is my favorite grenade. The way you bounce it off the ground, it skips up, flies, it hits the enemy with like 3 different projectiles. Really, really cool. Plus, maybe the first projectile kills somebody and the other 2 will actually split over and hit a teammate and break him down and get him ready to die. So, a really good grenade, really good finishing grenade, just based on the fact that it can chase people. Next up is the control section. Now, you guys know I like to rock better control, which upgrades double jump for better directional control while in the air. I always love this. I love the ability to jump forward, jump backwards, take care of business in whatever way I have to do. It just allows me to kind of manipulate the map, jump to different small areas, jump into small doors, just basically be able to manipulate the fight in the fight. After that, we're rocking Razor's Edge, which is where you press R2 during Arc Blade to unleash a destructive wave of energy that travels along the ground. Now, this is one of my favorite little, alts, part of this alt that you can have. It's very close to like the Titan Smash, the way you can shoot out at a distance and kill people in front of you. So what I really like about it is sometimes there'll be a control point, there's 2 enemies on it, they're capping it in a game of Trials or something. I can actually run around the corner, alt, throw that out, and then clean them up with the regular part of the alt if I need to, or just keep throwing out these arc blades to just continuously push them back. It's a good way to control zones. If you know they're going to come through a door and it's the last round and you have your alt, you can pop your alt and just keep throwing it through the doorway, and then they have to risk, do they want to run in there while you're alting, or do they want to stay out there and wait for it to end, kind of giving up the control point. So really, really good. I really like this one. It's my favorite so far. After that, for the melee section, we're rocking Backstab, which is hitting an enemy from behind with Blink Strike causes significantly more damage. Now, this is obviously one of the best things you can use with Blade Dancer. It just allows you to run into a room, kind of hide around a corner, someone runs through, bam, pop them in the back, they're done. It's almost an instant kill on everybody, unless maybe some type of there may be some scenarios where it won't work, but as far as I know, if you hit somebody in the back, they're going to die. After that, we're rocking Path Unknown, which is training focused on battle recovery and toughness, and that's what kind of gives me that nice even armor and recovery, build overall, as well as you can see I'm kind of emphasizing on agility, which you really should when it comes to a Blade Dancer. And Quick Draw, which is weapons ready immediately. This is probably the most important perk on Blade Dancer, just based on the fact that you don't have to get this perk on your gun now. So really, really good. I really enjoy that. Some people I see rock the fleet-footed, but that's only if you have to I don't know what really people use that for. I've seen people use it in their builds, but not a huge fan of it myself. After that, we have Way of the Drifter, which is training focus on all attributes, and that kind of gives me that nice balanced overall build, as well as Hungering Blade, which is kills with Arc Blade and Blink Strike immediately regenerate health. Now, this is really, really OP because you run into the room, maybe you're taking some damage with your alt, you run up, slice somebody, boom, you immediately start regenerating health. Slice somebody else, boom, immediately regenerate health. So as people are shooting you and you're running around the room slicing them, you are regenerating health and keeping your ability to stay alive and stay in the fight. And if you ever ran into one of these Blade Dancers doing this, you'll know that it's super, super OP and super, super strong. So really recommend Hungering Blade. And yeah, that's my pretty much overall subclass build that I have going for Blade Dancer currently. Alright, after that, we got our first weapon, which is the Clever Dragon. It's a pulse rifle. It's a 372 attack. Now, I've had some people tell me this is a god roll, and I truly believe it because of the other things that you can use with it, especially when I'm rocking Gunslinger with this. So for the sights, I'm rocking the Iron Red Dot. For my perks, I'm rocking Braced Frame, which increases stability and reduced magazine size. Appended Magazine, which kind of fixes that, increases the magazine size, but gives me a slower reload, which that also gets fixed by my Gauntlets. And Counterbalance. This weapon has increased stability. Now, that really right there is what makes this weapon for me so good. I love the counterbalance on this build. So this weapon's already a laser beam, right? But now if you match this up with a gunslinger, and I have other videos about this, if you go back and look for some of my gunslinger videos where I'm rocking the Clever Dragon, you can see when you have Gunslinger's Trance and Chain of Woe, those two things will turn this gun into not just a laser beam, but a complete laser beam. Maybe like a laser light. Like, you know, when the little ones, you just press the button and the red laser comes out, and like literally there's no recoil on those things, right? You know what I mean? You just press the button. So that's exactly what it turns this thing into. So good, so smooth. You can get headshots for days. You can just sit there and crit people all day long. Really enjoy it, as well as I like even using it in PvE. If you know, get some headshots, you can get those perks to pop constantly, and you're just always going to be right on the money, smashing those, you know, bosses' heads over and over, getting those crit procs over and over. So I really like this weapon. It's my favorite weapon that I found in the game so far. Everything, and even all the past expansions, this one's my baby. I really like it. So try it out if you guys haven't. It's an Iron Banner weapon. Really good. After that, for our secondary, I'm still rocking the Trespasser, which is 371 pistol. Now, this is one of my favorite little pistols in the game, and I really like it for an exotic. Of course, you could be rocking Gallahorn as your third little overall weapon. The only problem is I typically don't use rockets that much because I play trials and things of that nature, so the ability to get that heavy to proc when I need it is not always there. So it really, and if you're really interested in doing that, you could always, you know, swap out this weapon last second, swap out your Gallahorn, and be ready to, you know, go into heavy round with the Gallahorn, and then swap everything back over. So currently I'm rocking this Trespasser. Really good pistol, really enjoy it. The perks I'm running on it is Sure Shot IS, which is my favorite sight in the game. Relentless Tracker, kills with this weapon grant enhanced motion tracker resolution for a short time. Hand loaded, this weapon is effective at extended range. And Unrepentant, which reloading after the kill causes the next burst to be longer, more powerful super burst. Really cool, really good perk, as well as the main perk, which is Be the Danger. This weapon fires bursts of bullets with deadly accuracy. So it's a burst pistol. I've always liked burst pistols, even back to my Call of Duty, you know, playing Call of Duty full time. So I really enjoy that, as well as, you know, if you have some of these, which I think I do on other characters, you can go ahead and see. I think this is the one I actually have that I could acquire if I wanted. I think I have that on my other characters. So with one Silver Dust, I could have the Fallen Assassin, as well as the Crucible Assassin one. Looks pretty cool too. So really good exotic pistol. Really enjoy it. Try it out if you haven't. After that is the Bone Crusher. This is my heavy machine gun that I'm rocking currently. It's a 369 attack. Now, it's not the best in the world, but it's also not too terrible. I really enjoy the way that it handles. It's like a Vanguard PvE one, but still really enjoy the overall feel of it. I'm rocking the CQB Ballistics, the Feeding Frenzy, Hand Laid Stock, and Hidden Hand. Now, this makes this thing kind of just nice. It shoots slower, a little bit slower than some of the other ones that I have, but it stays on target and it hits hard. So I really enjoy using this one. You can really make these 25 rounds in a magazine last for a long time. That's pretty short for an LMG if you think about it in the long run, but and the way it's so powerful, it makes your LMG kill people in like 3 shots. So you can, you know, do the math to where you can kill a lot of people with one magazine. For my shell, I'm rocking the Crucible shell, which is a 365 defense. Now, you guys know shells are always pretty much the same. You know, this one's a discipline and strength based one, as well as it has the Spirit Bloom sensor. But reason I rock all these is because I play a lot of Crucible. I want to get as much Glimmer as possible, so you can generate additional Glimmer when killing hunters in the Crucible when you're rocking some type of Crucible shell. Or it would be Warlocks, Titans, whatever it may be. I choose hunters because I feel like those are the most I see, but that's all just subjective and just, you know, kind of what my own eyes want to see, I suppose. So yeah, I really enjoy using any type of Crucible shell, Iron Banner, any of those will work. Now for my helmet, I'm rocking the Iron Saga Mask, which is a 374 defense, intellect, and strength based helmet. Now the reason that I rock this helmet all the time, you've probably seen this in all my videos almost, is because it has this one major perk that I look for in all my helmets, and that's Angel of Mercy, which gains bonus super energy from reviving others. I feel like that's really OP. I feel like that's just, it's good for trials, it's good for PvE, it's good for standard Crucible. Whatever it may be, reviving teammates will give you extra, you know, super energy, if you will, and it just makes it so much more useful. I feel like I do that more than I get grenade kills or melee kills or any of the other ones that actually, you know, can actually proc up in these helmets. So Angel Mercy to me is the most OP overall helmet, as well as Innervation, which is bonus grenade energy on orb pickup. So, you know, I feel like these perks are always a joke. It's all about the second tier perk, and I choose to always use Angel of Mercy. After that, we're rocking the Iron Saga Grips, which is a 369 defense, intellect, and discipline based gauntlets. Now, the reason earlier I was running that appended magazine, which gives me more ammo, was to fix the first perk that I had, as well as it gives me a slower reload. But that's where these gauntlets come into play, because as you can see, I have Pulse Rifle Loader, which increases the reload speed of pulse rifles. So that's, all those perks that I chose were countering each other. They were all specifically chosen to give me the best overall chance of having a super OP Clever Dragon, and it really is. So I really enjoy that, as well as the other perk I get on all my Gauntlets, Switchblade, decrease the melee attack cooldown time. I really enjoy that. Some people like the grenade ones, some people like all different types of stuff. My favorite is Switchblade. I know I really shouldn't be close enough to melee somebody, right? You should always, work the fight strategically so you don't have to melee people, but hey, it happens. You run around the corner, someone's camping, someone's chasing you, whatever it may be, the melee is there for a reason, and sometimes it saves you. So I really, really enjoy using Switchblade. Now, for my exotic that I'm going to be rocking with this build, we're rocking the Crest of the Alpha Loop High. Now, this is a 330 defense. Now, like I said before, though, you can always level these up, do whatever you may do. This is just for this certain build that I wanted to show you guys. Just kind of a different idea. Typically, I've been rocking lately just my classic Iron Saga vest. But with this build, I wanted to rock something that helped with the pulse rifle ammunition, as well as it gave you guys a different kind of look than I've been giving you guys for a long time. So I always try to give a different exotic if I can, if it works out towards the build that I'm kind of generating in my mind. So with this one, it is only a 330. However, like I said, you can level those up. It's an intellect and discipline based chest piece. Now, what I really, really like about it is, like I said before, the fact that it gives me more pulse rifle ammo. I find that important. If you're running shotgun build, you could always rock that too. But for me on this roll, it was the pulse rifle ammo that I was looking for, as well as Void Burn defense, reduces incoming Void Burn damage. Of course, if you're running a Void class, you could always rock that one. But, for me, since I'm not rocking a Void class, and I really want to reduce the damage that some of these Void classes are putting out currently, especially the Hunters, Nightstalkers, then I would really like to use, the Void Burn defense. And the major perk with these is Keeper of the Pack. Revive fallen teammates and be revived faster. Super generates an extra orb. So not only am I going to revive them faster and be revived faster, but when I revive them faster, I'm going to go ahead and proc that Angel of Mercy perk from my helmet and get more super energy. So it's almost more of a chance that I'm like emphasizing on, hey guys, I'm the revival man. I'm basically the medic in the Trials of Osiris. So it's really, really cool. Plus, I just like the way the helmet looks with the wolf hanging off it with like the, the eagle wings behind it. Really, really cool chest piece. I really like it. It's one of my old favorites. I've been rocking this since year one, basically, since it first came out. Really enjoy it. Really cool. Check it out if you guys haven't already. Now, for my boots, of course, these are not leveled up either, but I'm rocking the Winged Sun legs. These are Trials of Osiris Year 2 boots. Still one of my favorites, though, because of the perks that they actually carry. It's an intellect and strength base set of boots. Now, what I really like about it is the machine gun ammo. That's going to go ahead with my heavy machine gun and give me more of that when I do pick it up, as well as Last Hope. And this is one of my favorite perks you can get on boots. Increased agility after becoming the last guardian standing, because it happens. It happens a lot the way I kind of play. Sometimes I typically am the last guy playing because I'm like a sniper usually. So I typically do kind of become the last man standing a lot. And Last Hope actually will let me, move faster. It will make that agility that I had even boosted even farther. And it just is a cool perk to use. I really, really enjoy those on my boots. For my cloak, I'm rocking the Hold Starwinder cloak. Now, this is one of my favorite, little cloaks that I've been rocking lately. It just looks cool. So I just typically, with cloaks, they just typically are all the same. There's no specialty perks. You're really just looking for that discipline and strength or intellect strength, whatever you're looking for. So with me, it's kind of just on looks. This is my favorite one that I've been rocking currently, just because it's got like these little gaps in it and the way it's like woven and stuff. It's really, really cool. Nothing too special, and like I said before, discipline and strength, as well as sniper rifle focus. None of this really matters though, because you pretty much just pop motes anyways. And Crucible Champion, increase your Crucible reputation gains. Those are the only important perks that I look for on these. Is the first two overall build perks, the discipline, strength, things of that nature, and the Crucible build. I need to have that so I can actually level up faster in the Crucible. You would obviously swap that out if you're building this based on a PvE build. And finally, for my artifacts, I'm rocking the Memory of Yolder. This is a 370 defense, 100% strength piece. It gives you 100 strength. I really, really enjoy this. It's really good. It's probably my absolute favorite, because the one thing I can't stand about Destiny is that sprint cooldown penalty. Just drives me crazy coming from Call of Duty, where you can just pretty much effortlessly sprint around the map whenever you need to. So that kind of drives me crazy. However, this solves that whole issue. It's got your two secondary perks. I'm running Fallen Breaker. None of those are really too important, though. Obviously, these are what's important to you, discipline and strength. I'm running 100% strength at the moment, as well as Yolder's Joy, which removes sprint cooldown penalty. So that's really just the overall build itself. That's like kind of the icing on the cake, is going to allow you to run around the map faster with your pulse rifle, your pistol. You're going to have a pulse rifle that's going to be like a laser beam, but it's going to have, you know, more ammo, but a slower reload. But then your gauntlets are going to fix the reload, and everything kind of works together. Everything in this build really meshes together well. So this is just currently what I've been kind of, you know, using in the Crucible, because I haven't played much Trials lately, and I also haven't really done any PvE based stuff to kind of level up my gear. So whenever I jump into Crucible, I just throw this on, and I'm just as powerful as everybody else, because it's like standard Crucible. So this is the overall build. I really enjoy it. And let's check out the stuff on the bottom. Now for my vehicle, I'm rocking the Arecibo Answer. This is one of my little favorites that I currently have. This is the one from Dead Orbit. Super cool looking, really cool little sparrow with the happy horn and the waning star. This is the one that you got out of the chest from year 2. Really cool ship. I really like the way it looks like it's been kind of heated up from, you know, traveling at hyperspeed through the galaxy. As well, for my shader, I'm rocking Gold Spiral, which is kind of like your Iron Banner shader. I really like the way that that kind of looks, meshes together well with the gun, with the whole Iron Banner look. The Scar of the Radgast, which is your little emblem from the Iron Banner, I also think that's really cool. And Awkward Dance. So that pretty much sums up today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys helped you out. Hope you guys can kind of find something that you enjoy in it, put it together, piece it together, and use it in the Crucible and tear some people up. So that's pretty much it. Make sure you guys drop a like if you like the video. Make sure you hit the sub button if you will. And just check out all my other videos. I got plenty of other builds out there. If you guys are looking for Warlocks, Titans, Hunters, I got tons of stuff out there for you guys to check out, as well as tips and tricks for the Iron Banner, as well as even videos on other games. I've got some Overwatch videos that you guys can check out. I got some Call of Duty Infinite Warfare builds you guys can check out. I'm going to be putting out some more Overwatch videos soon, as well as I'm going to be putting out some Call of Duty 4 Remastered videos soon, because I'm absolutely digging that game right now, loving it so much. Super cool game. And that's pretty much it. So if you guys enjoy the video, make sure you hit the like, make sure you hit the sub, make sure you hit the favorite, and all the above. And yeah, so have a good day, have a good night, happy Thanksgiving, even though it's a little late. And Adobe.